All right, boys, we are back, and it's time to head into our Year 7 playoffs with the Vancouver Canucks. Pretty good year for the Young Nucks. I don't know if you can call them the Young Nucks anymore. They are getting some experience. Last year, we made it all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals. We were in like 7th or 8th seed last year, and we made it all the way to the Finals. This year, we're the second best team in the Western Conference. We have home ice advantage in the first round. Our team is basically the same team as last year, just a little bit older, so we should be better. So, yeah, I had the goal at the beginning of the year, we had to have a playoff run and make it to at least the second round. So we have to get by the Minnesota Wild for sure, okay? If not, it's a horrible season. So first things first, let me just turn off injuries or turn them back on for the playoff run. Okay, and yeah, hopefully our depth players, you know they're going to have to be used eventually, especially if we're going to go far. But guys like Colburn, who else do we have down there? Oh, there's other guys down there. Vitismaki, I think, is still down there. So we are prepared for injuries this year. And we also have Clint Windsor also down there, okay? So injuries should not be a problem. Now, let's take a look at the team that we're facing, the Minnesota Wild. Let's see what they're all about. You got to expect that Suter and Parise are still there. Goaltender Backstrom, I wouldn't say he's here anymore by year 7. So, ooh, Granlund. Ooh, yeah, okay. So the first line, you got Zach Parise, Mikhail Granlund, Granny Smith, baby, and Palmieri, 85. That's a pretty good first line. Parise and Granlund. Granlund's pretty much a superstar now. And Palmieri, 85. That's pretty good, and he might have a really good defensive category. So that first line actually looks pretty threatening. Second line, you got Sabatka, Mikko Koivu, and Devin Setoguchi. Not horrible. Mikko Koivu's nice in the center, and Setoguchi and Sabatka aren't the worst on the wings, but I have seen better. Third line, you got Zucker, Coyle, and Clutterbuck. I like Clutterbuck and Coyle on the third line. Zucker, I don't know too much about. And then the fourth line, you got Ballmer, Kelly, and LaRose. LaRose and Kelly, yeah, that's perfect for the fourth line. And I don't know too much about that Ballmer guy. They actually look like they have a pretty good team. They have a bunch of two-way forwards, 2 grinders, a power forward, 2-way forwards. Yeah, I said that already. So they may be a pretty good defensive team. Trying to score against these guys may be tough. I can't even talk. So defense, yeah, they got Ryan Suter there still, 86. Spurgeon, 85. That's a pretty good defensive and offensive defenseman right there. They picked up Jake Gardner, 84. He's alongside of Scandella, 83. And then the third line, Brodin and Hensick. AS Hensick's not that great, 62. And this is round 1, so they shouldn't have any injuries by now. So looks like defensively they're pretty weak. If I can get one of their defensemen to get injured, they could be really weak defensively. They had a few good players in there. But even, let me go back to Suter. Suter didn't even, yeah, he's 86, so he's a top 4 defenseman. They don't have a top 2 defenseman, okay? And then goaltender, you got Hackett, 83. He may be listed as a starting goalie. It's possible, but we definitely have the advantage goaltender-wise, okay? Now, if we take a look at our lines, I'll just go to line changes. Yeah, because this was the big question, goalie controversy, right? Compare our lines. Yeah, the first line you could say is better than ours, even though I like our first line. Technically it is, but then everywhere else we start to have them covered. Second line as well, it's pretty similar, but then I love my third line. I love my fourth line. And then defensively, we have the top 2 defensemen in our captain, Alexander Edler. And then we got a bunch of top 4 defensemen and then the top 6 defensemen. Now, big question here, Sergei Bobrovsky or Patrick Goddard? It seems to be 50-50 in the comments. A lot of people were saying Sergei Bobrovsky just because, you know, for the stupidest reasons. Jay Onrait, he's gone from TSN now, so you got to put him in there. Stupid stuff like that. I want to go one game with Patrick Goddard just because he's our goalie of the future. Last year, he kind of got robbed in the playoffs. If you remember last year's playoffs, he was 5-0-0, right? And you guys were saying at the end of it, you should have started Goddard, okay? So let's go back to him. I know he didn't have the greatest regular season this year, all right? 26-19, save percentage of .922, and a goals against average of, yeah, the goals against average is way up there, 2.43. And it really was Sergei Bobrovsky who came in and got us a few wins there to, to take us to second in the Western Conference. But you know what? He's 21 years old. I want to give him all the experience that he can get. He is listed as an elite goalie, so let's just try him out, okay? Let's try him out. Game 1, we'll try him out and see what he does. Okay, and for the lines, I'm going to leave them the same. I know what you guys were saying that Adam Ernie going up to the first line was kind of useless because he didn't get any points, and Tarky going back down, he didn't get any points either. But you guys got to understand, when I made that change, I made it for defensive purposes. It wasn't to get more goals. It was to improve our record. If you remember at the last video, I think it was the All-Star break, we were only like 5 games above 500. And since that change, look at our record. We jumped all the way from 9th in the Western Conference all the way up to 2nd in the Western Conference. So you guys can say that we didn't score as many points as we did with those lines, but we won games. And to me, that's more important. You got to keep the puck out of your net rather than score 5-6 goals a game, okay? So I'm going to go with Adam Ernie on the first line. It worked out last year. I'm hoping for more of the same this year. No, I don't need to check out the injury reports because this is the first game or first series. I just turned injuries back on, so they shouldn't have any injuries to deal with. Let's just get this round started, okay? So let's see if our young Nucks can be veterans and repeat what they did last year. Let's see if we can just own the Minnesota Wild here. We got everything we need. We got defensemen, forwards, and we got an elite goalie. Come on now. Here we go. First period. All right, they got 2 on us. All right, Ryan Murray got the first one. Setaguchi and Setaguchi. Ooh, you got 2 on Goddard. All right, Goddard, come on, man. I put all my faith behind you. You got to answer back. Second period. Oh, my God. All right, should have started Bobrovsky. Setaguchi got a hat trick. Scandella. I was making fun of him on the second line right wing there, too. What does he do? He comes back and gets a freaking hat trick on me. All right. All right, don't worry about this first game, boys. Don't you worry about this first game. It's going to happen. Yeah. Zucker scored on Goddard. All right, so bring Goddard back down to earth a little bit. What did I say? These guys, I thought they'd be tough to score goals against, which they kind of were. We got 2, but they scored 5 on us? With what? How the hell did they get 5 goals on us? Hopefully it's just one game, okay? Hopefully it's just one game. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to blame Patrick Goddard just yet. He was not going to go his whole career without going undefeated in the playoffs. It's one game. But I am going to go right back to Sergei Bobrovsky. Okay? There you go. It's only one game. Not a problem. They lost. They lost. I think it was Palmieri, that first line right winger. So that's good. Scouting assignment. Yeah, I'll send him back out to the QMJHL one more time. Defenseman. QMJHL for 6 weeks. There you go. Okay. All right. So, yeah, let's see what injuries they had. Kyle Palmieri will be injured for a week or so. So he actually could be back. It could just be a day-to-day injury or whatever. So let's start game 2. Come on now, Sergei Bobrovsky. Everyone was calling for you to be in there. You got to make Jay Onright proud. Come on now. First period. All right, there you go. Zach Parise got 1, but Wisniewski and Sarich got back. All right, so we're up 2-1. Very nice. And it looks like we're dominating this game. 17 shots to 7. This could be a good one. Second period. All right, that's not great, but it's not horrible either. We're doubling their shot, basically, more than double, 31-13. I'd like to see one more goal, guys, for Sergei Bobrovsky. Man, I cannot talk. I haven't been able to talk recently. What the hell? Come on now, third period. There you go. Good penalty kill, power play. I could have used one. Penalty kill. Oh, it's a long one, too. What are you guys doing taking majors? Come on now. Fucking. Zach Parise. Not your fault, Bobrovsky. Not your fault. I don't know where our offense went. Oh, my God. What the hell is this? A series of hat tricks? Holy shit. Setaguchi gets a hat trick in game 1. Zach fucking Parise gets a hat trick in game 2. Oh, where's our offense? All right. Gotta go best lines. Gotta go best lines. Damn it, man. It wasn't even Sergei Bobrovsky's fault. What the hell, man? They got like an 83 overall goaltender in the net. We have 37 shots on the net. We can't beat Matt Hackett. Oh, my God. Who the hell is Matt Hackett, man? Oh, this game. All right, Granlund's been injured for the next 2 to 3 weeks. They lost 2 of their first liners, man. Palmieri and Granlund. There's no way these guys can be beating us. There's no way. Few lines. Let me just see. Let's see if they are missing anybody. Hang on. Minnesota. Yeah, they got Parise, Koivu, and Palmieri's back. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, so they just moved up Miku Koivu. That's smart. They got another fantastic Finn there. Okay, so I'm going to go best lines. I need to go. Patrick Goddard's going back in. All right, and the way it's got it up is Sarich, Mackey, Ernie, Druin, Sam Reinhart, Cassian, Hartikainen, Suter, Jensen, Tarky, Fax, and Callahan. Oh, excuse me. Defense, yep. Okay, so I'm just going to leave best lines the way it is. We got to get out of this. Let the game tell me what the best way to do it is. They obviously, hopefully they make it right for the simulation engine. Come on, man. Jesus, I should have switched to the AHL team before I backed out. God damn it. Takes forever. All right, so game 3, the Vancouver Canucks were down 2-0 in the series, man. Come on, boys. This is not that bad just yet. We cannot fall down 3-0, though. Come on. We got to start scoring some goals. There's no way there's no reason why we can't score goals against this team. Let's go. Here we go. On the road. First period. All right. That's all right. It's not the greatest, but it's not horrible either. Second period. All right, there you go. Raimo Tarky on the 4th line gets one, and Sarich on the 1st line gets one. Good. Now we got that 2-goal lead for Patrick Goddard in the 3rd period. Got the routine in place. This should be lights. Oh, my God. Kyle Palmieri. Come on now, boys. Get another one. There you go. Jonathan Drouin on the second line. Scores a slap shot from the high slot. There you go, Wisniewski. All right, so we got game 3. Good. We're back in this, boys. We're back in this. We had a little bit of a scare there, but we're back in this. Yeah, now you guys decide to score goals. When it doesn't fucking matter. Let's get another 2. Piss them off for the next game, why don't you? All right, so we're down 2-1 in the series. We had a little bit of a scare there, but we're back in it. Patrick Goddard got us a win, so that's good. Give me some confidence there. Timo Hartikainen has been injured, considered day-to-day, so he can still play. That's good. Looking at the injuries. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right, so just going to keep going here with the best lines that we have. Seems to be working, so let's not change it. Come on now, boys. We got to win this game as well. Can't fall down 3-1. Cannot fall down 3-1. I don't want to have to win 3 straight. Okay, let's go. First period. All right, there you go. We've had some pretty good first periods here, getting 2 goals. Hartikainen and Sarich. Again, Sarich is tearing it up. All right, come on now. Second period. Keep that pressure up. Second period. Oh, my. All right, we got 2. They got 2 as well. Fair enough. Even, but man. Goddard, man, you're letting in too many goals. Devin Setaguchi as well, and Vladimir Sabatka. That second line, Jesus. Ryan Murray and Adam Ernie. All right, we only have a 1-goal lead going into the third period, boys. That's not good enough in my opinion. Come on now. Resume simulation. Come on, I could use 1 more goal for Goddard. We could use 1. Oh, my God, man. Spurgeon. How the hell are they scoring this many goals on us? Come on now, boys. We can still win this game. It's not over. Power play, for fuck's sake. We're going overtime again, aren't we? Yes, we are. We're going overtime. We need an overtime hero. Power play. Come on! Power play! For 3 in a row! Holy shit, man. 4 in a row. You guys can't score on 4 straight power plays. What a joke. What a joke. The refs are giving you this game. 5! Thank you, Jesus. It only took 5 straight power plays in overtime. 50 shots to get the 5th goal. Villy Mackey, fantastic Finn. Might have just saved our freaking season right there. Holy crap, man. And you know what? If I'm going to play devil's advocate right here, I'd be pissed if I was the Minnesota Wild. How the hell does that happen? 5 straight penalties in overtime to the other team? Unless they're all, like, delay game penalties. Like, the way the real NHL works, like, especially in the playoffs, man. If a team takes a penalty, then the refs are looking to call a penalty for the other team to even it out. Especially if it was a kind of shady call. Let's see what kind of calls they were. Overtime. Interference, tripping, elbowing, tripping. Yeah, okay. I'd love to see all those called in overtime and nothing for the other team. Bullshiza Beniza. All right, so we'll keep going here. Oh, Sam Reinhart, yeah, has been injured. Strained hamstring. He can't play through that. Gotta be kidding me. What are you, a soccer player, Sam Reinhart? Replace player, whatever. I'll bring somebody else up. Don't worry. He might be back in time. Hang on, let's just see. Continue. No, he's not back in time, so we're going to have to bring somebody up. That's all right. We're ready for it. Our AHL team is in the playoffs, though. Yeah, they are. Okay, let me just see. Yeah, they replaced Reinhardt with Zigomanis, the $8 million player. We're not going to do that, though. Let me bring up Weiss Colburn. Yeah, Colburn's the one we got to bring up. There you go. There you go. And I'll go best lines again. Yeah, because it'll just do it again. Colburn's down there on the 4th line now with Callahan. Oh, my God. And Tarky. Hartikainen, Fax, and Jensen. Cassian, Suter, Drouin, and Sarich, Mackey, and Ernie. Okay? There you go. There's the best lines again. And we're going to stick with Patrick Goddard. So, we had a bit of a scare this year. Down 2-0 in the first 2 games on the at-home ice as well. So, we had to go on the road down 2-0. But we've evened up the series now. And now we've got it back to having home ice advantage. 3-game series. All you got to win is win 2. And we have 2 games at home. Okay? So, don't worry about the first 4 games now, boys. We're cooking. We got to be cooking, okay? Villy Mackey got us that big overtime goal last game. Come on now. It can't all be for nothing. We gotta wake up now. It's time to wake up and play like the better team that we are. Here we go. First period. Oh my God. Kyle Palmieri. I don't know what it is with these Minnesota Wild, man. They got a team that can just score at will against us, even though we have a really good team. I don't know what it is. Whatever. Second period. Come on, boys. We got to tie it up. Second period. There. Oh, that's better than tying it up. Nicholas Jensen. Very nice. Hopefully he can be this year's Bo Bennett. And Sarich again. Sarich is really starting to tear it up. Hell yeah, man. They're getting big goals as well. That guy was a beauty of a draft pick. Third period. All right, here we go. Come on. I could use that support. I could use that support goal for Goddard. Come on now, boys. All right, 10 minutes left. All right, here we go. Oh, no. Good penalty kill. Good penalty kill. 3 minutes. 1 minute. There you go, Patrick Goddard. Finally, he's warming up a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. 40 shots against, only 1 goal for. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Even though we only scored 2 goals against these guys, this is more of the series that I thought it was going to be. I thought that they wouldn't be able to score too many goals, but we would also have a tough time scoring goals because of their good defensive players. I thought it'd be like 1-0 games, 2-1, or 3-2 overtime games. There you go. Patrick Goddard, crazy stats that game. Adam Ernie and Bryce Sarich, they did great. All right. And, yeah, Sarich has got like 4 goals already. Yeah, 4 goals in 5 games. Jeez. Good job, buddy. And they've been like, he hasn't had, I don't think he's had a 2-goal game. So he's had like 4 games in which he's scored. Good job, Sarich. And Mackey, 7 assists as well. That guy's just an assist machine. Is Sam Reinhart? Yeah, I think Sam Reinhart's still injured. So we got to leave him out. Yeah, we've won 3 straight now. So we're looking good, boys. Just keep her going. Keep her going. All right, on the road. Let's just win it here so we don't have to go to a Game 7. We don't have to chance any more injuries. Let's just play right now, okay? First period. All right, that's good enough. Steven Setaguchi. It must be a contract year for him. What the hell is he doing? Zach Cassian, good job. All right, they got Hackett in net versus Goddard. Goddard, you're the better goalie. I know you're going to play better than Hackett for the rest of the game, all right? Come on now. Second period. All right, there you go. Raimo Tarki, and Sarich gets another goal. Jesus. Raimo Tarki, man, he's getting goals on that 4th line. That might actually be a pretty good spot for him. Limited ice time, but when he gets out there, he can pop one in. That's great depth goal scoring. All right, we got the 2-goal lead going into the 3rd period. What did I tell you about Goddard? I got all the confidence in the world in this kid. He's going to win us this game single-handedly right now. All right, there's nothing to fear, boys. There is nothing to fear. Patrick Goddard has got this, and we're in the... Mikael Granlund, hang on. Hang on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's right. You fantastic Finn. You think that because you scored at friggin' 316, Stone Cold's going to help you out? I don't think so. Billy Mackey, he comes back in, gets that empty netter with 1 second left. And your Vancouver Canucks, after losing the first 2 games of the series, had a bit of a scare. They win 4 straight. All right, they proved their dominance over this, 7th-seeded Minnesota Wild. All right, and we are moving on to the 2nd round. Very nicely done, boys. Very nicely done. Patrick Goddard, you know, he came in, had that bad first start. We went with Bobrovsky, but then he came in and he won us 4 straight. So he's 4-1 in the playoffs. Not too shabby. All right, and Bryce Sarich, Jesus. 2-point game. This guy, man. This guy, Bryce Sarich, he might be making a run for a captaincy or something, you know? We all thought that it was going to be Jonathan Drouin, but I don't think I've seen Jonathan Drouin play like Bryce Sarich has in the playoffs. Sam Reinhart. Okay, I will do that in the next video. You guys can let me know. All right, because we have won 3 straight here. So should I just keep? No, I gotta put Reinhart back in there. No, I got to. He's a big part of the future, so you got to give him ice time. Take out Joe Colburn again. That's not a problem. All right, so the round 2, we got the Anaheim Ducks. Let's take a look at the stats for the playoffs. All right, let's see how good Bryce Sarich. What was I saying? Yeah, man, this guy's making a run for captaincy just because Jonathan Drouin, you know, he's the one-trick pony, right? He's the goal scorer, you know, he's the offensive player. Well, Sarich, he's kind of like, he can do anything. He can do anything. Oh, I went to, what's it called? Player stats for the season. Player stats of the playoffs. He can kill penalties. He can be good defensively. He can fight. He can score goals in the playoffs, apparently. Big goals as well. He can be a consistent goal scorer in the playoffs. So far, anyways. Billy Mackey, 10 points in 6 games. 2 goals, 8 assists. Hell yeah. Connor McWho? Billy Mackey, baby. Adam Ernie, 9 points. Yeah, you guys were saying take him off the first line. 9 points in 6 games. This guy, he's a playoff performer. And Bryce Sarich, look at that, man. 5 goals in 6 games, 7 points. So I'm saying, man, we might have found our sniper right here. This guy's unbelievable. He really is. All right. Tarky, look at that. On the 4th line, he's got 4 points, so that's good enough for me. Jonathan Drouin, 4 points. Callahan, 3. Suter, Hartikainen. All right, go down here. Yeah, yep, that's all right. Defenseman, let's see who's doing the best for us. Wisniewski, Murray, Edler, yep. And goaltenders, Goddard, he's got 5 games played. Bobrovsky's only got 1. Goddard, 2.41. Bob, 2.81. Don't worry, Bob's there. I know if, you know, we run into problems, I will start him again. He only had 1 bad game, but at least Goddard, you know, we got a goalie here. It's our young goalie, the goalie that we wanted to be playing good. If I had to choose one goalie that I wanted to use in the playoffs to perform well, it'd be Goddard, just because we're using him in the future, right? So I want him to do good. So that's good. You know, it was a bit of a scare in the first round, boys, but don't worry. Any team can have a little bit of a scare. Important is, jeez, I cannot talk. The important thing is that we've made it off to the 2nd round, okay? We did what we wanted to do this year, and we're a part of the final 8, okay? We didn't get to, I was hoping that we would get to face those Dallas Stars, but they actually lost in 7. So there's your Elite 8. Nashville versus Calgary, Vancouver versus Anaheim. In the East, you got Carolina versus Ottawa, and the Islanders versus Pittsburgh. All right, boys, so wish us luck, and round 2, that's coming up next.